Yoga for healing. Let's check. Oh, let me take this off. Let's check the dominoes and the effect. Let's see what's going on. But what I'm picking up is a domino has fallen. This jumps out. Jump in. You're being asked to take a chance and give whatever you're questioning a try. The stars will never all align in just the right way. Sometimes you have to take that leap anyway. This is that time. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Because that domino fell and they started scattering. And now some of them are saying, woe is me, what was I doing? Because the ancestors got an even tighter chokehold and gathered up some more of their crew. They thought we were playing because they called it a game of chess. Taking it for play, thinking it was actually just a board game. Now is the time for us to slow down. Put those swords down. But keep them nearby. Keep your eye on the prize. I'm seeing an eye right here. Life isn't a race, nor is it a competition, which so many have mistaken it for. Because they get caught up in that 3D thinking of the material world and who has more. You need to slow down. Doing so doesn't make you weak or less than. Oop. It's time for the ancestors to do their dance. Oh, the dance of pivoting. We were putting in the work. Now it's time for us to slow down. They're putting in that work. It makes you strong. Pamper yourself. Take a nap. I suggested earlier, before even this came out on the cards, to have today be a moon day spa day. My spa days are usually on Sunday, sometimes on Saturday. It makes you wise and much better to navigate life with clarity and ease. Just because you've had a hard time and others have been wanting to put pressure on you, it's not your pressure, and you've known that. This is their pressure that they're feeling, that they wanted you to feel weighed down by. But it didn't happen because you know better. That's them and you're you. Why they don't understand that, I'll never get it. It's time to pay attention, and when you slow down, you can pay closer attention. Dang, I also brought that up too about taking a deep breath. Slowing down. You're being asked to pay extra close attention to the signs you're being given, both the subtle ones and the ones that can't be missed. These signs will help you see how to best move forward in order to live your best life. Give to yourself first, always. The ones that call it selfish are the ones that don't give to themselves and they need others to give to them. So when they see you doing it, it's not like you went to make something to eat and you fixed it for yourself only and there's 3 other people in the house And you don't even ask them if they want anything or what would they like to have to eat or anything like that. It's not like that. But just because you take the time to have 10, 15 minutes of quiet time and peace without being bothered, taking yourself out on dates, buying yourself flowers, being happy with your small victories that only you are aware of, and you only care about you being aware of. One of the best feelings we can experience is giving to others. When we do so, we feel lifted up and our lives improve greatly because of someone else's happiness. Because of someone else's happiness. So if you're not pouring into your own cup and it's not full, you're not completely happy. You're still needing to pour into your own cup before you have that overflow to give to others. That's why it's self first. Think of one way you can give to another today. The first way is always to give to yourself. Take care of yourself. That's not being selfish. It's common sense. But it's something we're taught not to do, and that we're selfish or arrogant for caring for ourselves, being proud of ourselves and our own accomplishments, nourishing ourselves off our own energy, not having to have others pour onto us and needing that. Manifest. You're always manifesting whether you're aware of it or not. Manifestation is based on your thoughts, and you're being asked to manifest consciously through positive thinking, so you'll attract into your life exactly what you're wanting. Yeah, you have to be pretty specific. Pretty specific. Abundance. You're being asked to open to abundance, to believe that you're deserving of it, and to believe that it will flow to you. This is the first important step towards receiving it. Breathe deeply and trust that it's on its way. Ashe. Woo woo. Thank you for the confirmation. Always and always and always. Let's see a little bit deeper on what we may need to focus on and pay attention to. We are aware that we must pay attention to the signs because the universe is always speaking to us. What's the use of praying, which is speaking to your ancestors, your guides, the Most High, and meditating, being quiet, being still, is receiving those answers, those downloads. I guess this may be about those that are not paying attention. Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. There's a lot of fear, anxiety, and negativity going around. Someone is having nightmares, possibly, of damage and deeds. Yeah, and it's judgment. Judgment is all day, every day. It does not stop. People think because they don't get their karma or their punishment right then, like when their mom or dad are there and pop that hand, that they don't have judgment or karmic debt to pay. What else is it that we need to know about this pay attention and judgment? Oh my goodness. You two again? What the fuck? Y'all still haven't learned your lesson. this is also making us aware. Pay attention, because something's about to go down. Something about an offer that was given of love and a new relationship. Someone that was working on your sacral chakra. Oh, yep. This is something they don't want to be told. What do we need to know about these two? Number 12, root chakra. Both working from their root chakra. Slow and steady. Committed to it. And very defensive about it. This also may be telling us about how these two have been wanting to stand in the way of your progress of being focused, moving forward, in a slow and steady process, maintaining your defense. What else is it that we need to know? We need more clarification. This is all about passion and ambition, and an opportunity for financial gain for this Queen of Wands, or Queen of Pentacles, and this King of Wands. What do we need to know about this steadfastness, this Knight of Pentacles energy, and this defensive Seven of Wands energy? An Emperor that's blocked, that's dealing with heartache. So this is someone, that's been scrying and spying, focused only on the pentacle, wanting to make progress. They were using this Queen of Pentacles for the money. They're not even a true emperor. They're dealing with some kind of heartache over this pentacle, this new love interest, this new opportunity. They wanted this person to give. That's how they were manifesting. Not from their own energy, not their own accord, but according to them in their mind. If they put the work in and manipulating, hey, they're doing the job. They're manifesting. They're not taking. They're not stealing. If you give it to them, it's okay. This is also a representation of this Queen of Pentacles, always slowly just seeping out their energy to this King of Wands that's being defensive. This wannabe emperor that's heartbroken. What about this giving is it that we need to know? They're bored with this offer now. They were childish, immature, being in a Page of Wands energy, using that stroker. Flipping and flopping and tossing those embers around, wanting to make it hot. Now they're bored and discontent. All in their emotions. That sacral chakra again. What do we need to know about them being bored? Not wanting to accept this anymore. They want to hide that they're in sorrow and grief. They're trying to block that out. They're trying to stay focused on that harvest, the Nine of Pentacles. How that finance is helping them along. And they're reaping those rewards. Trying not to stay in sorrow. Making that try to be like their golden light. Keep telling themselves, stay in it for the money. Stay in it for the money. At least you're getting that. Yeah. In a Three of Wands energy. They have other options. But this one that has the finances, they want to try to cling on to. And what are they manifesting actually? A Queen of Swords. And there may be a King of Swords. So they're both in a King and Queen of Swords energy. Wanting to use their authority. One using money and one using lust. What about this Queen of Swords? This Queen of Swords has her back to them. They're not happy. This Queen of Swords has moved away. Oh, this is that relationship where someone was with an empress that was giving to them, but they were holding back from her. They were pretending to be an emperor. Now they're in heartache. They're not getting what they want anymore. And they're bored with these other offers that they're getting, and they're trying to pretend that they're not in sorrow because they are getting something, because they have these other options of love that they've manifested. They want this Queen of Swords that has her back to them. And they're blocked from that happiness. What do we need to know about this? She's a high priestess. And everything is shown. It's been highlighted. While they are over here, this Queen of Swords is over here. And they feel like their happiness is blocked because her back is turned to them. And yes, it is, because she's aware of what's going on. And she's in her success and growth with her back turned to them. They see her shine, her glow. What else is it that we need to know? What else is it that we need to know? Maybe nothing else. Nothing else we need to know. But I believe that this high priestess has options. And she's aware that they've had very cloudy judgment. Maybe this King of Wands, who's actually a page that wanted to pretend to be an emperor, that's heartbroken, is the one that was in the illusion the whole time of cloudy judgment. Somebody got played by their own manipulation and lies. All under the guise of love, or disguise. By a little bugaboo. What do we need to know about this Queen of Pentacles? Not able to burn evidence. Not trying to burn evidence. And this page, or King of Wands. Thought he was smart using sex as a way to level up. Yeah, getting a room was their way of leveling up. Using that wine. Stroking at that fire. Using love. What do we need to know about this love? Something that they want to keep quiet. Because they're just being a manipulating gold digger with this person or whoever. And they hate nothing about you, but your back is turned. What about this high priestess? She's on to her love story. Living once upon a time, knowing that they fucked up. This bugaboo that lives in an illusion. A huge fog. Peace.